This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. As a member, I am required to disclose that I have been gifted free game codes, however, opinions remain my own. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Breakaway. We are, of course, starting off with Ryan in her apartment. Pause though, look at this latte art. Our girl has some hidden skills, let's just say that. It is from this piece of custom content, which is like this fancy coffee espresso machine thing, which I absolutely love. You can make all different kinds of like lattes and coffee drinks, because I don't know other ones aside from like lattes and cappuccinos, and that's about all I know. Anyway, last time we were here with Ryan, she went home for the holiday. She went home for Harvest Fest to spend some time with her dad. She got to spend some time with her boy, i.e., where is he? Waldo. I just love him, okay? I wish she could have a pet here now, but she can't. And then she had a fundraiser for the soccer team. It let everybody know about like tryouts, stuff like that, and it was really successful. But you know who showed up? was Rhodes from Foxbury, because he's friends with Spencer, as a reminder, and we're friends with Spencer. So there's that. Ew, oh my god, our sink is disgusting. She is just going to freshen up a little bit. She doesn't have class today, which is great, but this afternoon she's going to go to Bright Commons. She doesn't have the space here to actually do a presentation, to like work on one. I did it for the last semester we were in. I put this temporarily in her, what's it called? Household inventory, but honestly, it's less effort for me to take her somewhere else than it is for me to do that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. She's just freshening up a little bit, and then we're gonna head to Bright so she can work on her presentation, because that's her final thing for one of her courses, and we only have 3 days left of the term, actually. So it means that Thursday is gonna be the end of term. Oh my god, that's so fast. That's so fast. And she can do a term paper whenever, but that's our plan at the moment. And then she also has, of course, soccer practice this evening at 6. The next game is, of course, Friday and then Saturday. Now, if she busts her butt, she could become a playmaker, which she's been studying to do. I think I mentioned that last episode as well, is she does have the actual playbook. So she's been really testing the waters in coming up with different plays and bringing them to practice for the team. This is potentially for her to get a captain spot, which she was just a bench warmer / starter for a while, you know, but we're really moving things along. That's the goal. So let's go to Bright and get working on that presentation. And we're here. We are working on our presentation. Is a little bit mundane. Yes, it is. But she is having a lovely time here. She's feeling very confident. She's all energized. She's feeling good. I don't know how long this actually takes. Now, I am not working with any mods that expedite degree earning time, homework completion, less credits for like a degree or anything like that. Like zero mods that actually impact university gameplay. I just wanted to play it and see how difficult it really was. Again, I did a little bit of this with my Discover University LP, obviously, but that kind of fell apart real quick. Like, let's just be real. And I know that they've done like tweaks and patches and fixes and all that fun stuff even since the pack came out, because I played it right when the pack came out. So I am enjoying kind of going through this now. Oh, girl, it's not that, you don't have to jump. It's just a piece of paper. You're gonna be okay. So this is for business ethics, and it looks like she's already halfway through capturing information, which is kind of great. Now, something else I want to make sure that we're keeping track of is this aspiration, because I gave her the academic aspiration towards college, right? that's what we're doing. We're only on like 2 of 4 now, though. So we do have to achieve level 5, the research and debate skill, attend 3 guest lectures, son of a gun, and finish a course with an A grade. Now, we've already finished 2 courses with A pluses, but we weren't at this point in the aspiration. So hopefully we'll be able to do that this semester, which would be great. Maybe after we capture some information and do a little bit of work on this, we can go to a guest lecture. I think that might be kind of a nice thing to do. So actually, let's check. I think we do them over, not there, here. 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Oh, so they're in the evening. That's actually perfect. So we can attend a guest lecture, and you know what maybe we'll do, because this kind of sounds fun, is I think we'll drag either Piper or Becca along with us. That would be kind of nice. She'll just be like, look, it's chilly. I don't want to be outside kicking around a soccer ball. Oh, wait, she's got soccer practice. That's going to be kind of hard, actually. Ooh. She might have to try to do that before soccer practice. Like right at 5 o'clock. Okay, I don't know how long the guest lectures are. So at 5 o'clock on the dot, I think we're going to have to do a guest lecture. That's what I'm saying. Like the scheduling with Discovery University can be really challenging. Like you don't have time to do all of the things. You have to like miss something. I wish that the soccer activity was maybe a couple nights a week, not every single night. Why am I whispering? Okay. Well, our girl and JJ, after soccer, mind you, it's almost midnight on a Monday. Like, I don't know what got into her, but they decided to come to the gym. I see JJ has decided not to work out in addition to playing soccer tonight. But our girl decided to do that, though she is struggling because she needs coffee. She is hardcore addicted to caffeine. She has her morning coffee, but it seems like she's going to need an afternoon coffee from now on just to stave off this uncomfortable feeling all the freaking time. Which is just so unfortunate. We're actually going to encourage JJ to work out because I did the workout together interaction like 4 times and he just didn't. And there we go. Oh, the mirrors are in the way. Anyway, there we go. Working out with JJ. Look at you. Really putting forth the effort, dude. Love that for you. There's music playing, which is why I'm not having her like watch TV or anything either. Can she listen? Yeah, listen to pop while you're running. At least have a little bit of fun. But once her workout is over, she's just going to go the heck home because she has an 8 a.m. class. What have I done to her? Why did I do this? Why did I do this to her? If you're also wondering, this is a You Write Commons that I built. I personally love it. I think it's one of my better builds, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, she's exhausted. Okay. All right, sweetie. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to go home. But there's a gym in the basement, which I think is really cool. There's a gym, there's a movie theater, and there's like popcorn makers and stuff. And then you've got like the little dining hall, a little like comedy performance area, some hangout areas, the debate area, and upstairs is like the research machines and the computers and all that fun stuff. And we're on a loading screen. Why do I do this? And we are here at a little cafe. This is where I was originally going to have the fundraiser, so just, ignore this. It's more of a Brightchester place anyway. So this is by SimCubes, if you're wondering. This is the Brightchester Coffee House, I think it's called. I didn't really make any adjustments whatsoever. This is exactly what it looks like. I love it very much. I only added this stuff over here. But we're actually here with Piper, Becca, and JJ, who decided to just not sit with us, which is completely fine. But Ryan really needed to work on her term paper, so she brought her little tablet and all her stuff. Why do all my Sims prefer this CC outfit? Can you? I've already had enough of this game, honestly. It's driving me nuts. But they're all just kind of chatting too. It's wintertime, so it's really cold. Everybody's bundled up nowadays, and they really don't want to go to practices outside anymore. It's really too bad that you couldn't go to just granted, the activity itself is soccer practice every day from 5 or 6 to 9 or whatever it is. But I wish that your Sims could just go in there as a rabbit hole thing whenever you choose to have a soccer practice, because the only thing that's available to them right now is the field, and that's outside. And guess what? Your girl is not going to be building an indoor arena. Thank you so much, Becca. So kind of you. Piper's actually really pissed off too. I don't know why. I think she's gonna ask. She's why are you so angry? Why are you so pissed? Is there any way that we can figure that out? She's just angry. This is the outfit. This is what I'm talking about. And Judith Ward is here. Honestly, this is why I don't go to community lots anymore. This is why. This is why I don't go. Because everything looks like garbage. It makes me livid. But she's Piper, what is your problem? Nothing. Becca's okay, yeah, nothing, whatever. Why are you not telling us what's going on? She's well, there's a reason that JJ is sitting over there by himself. Which is very curious because Ryan didn't know of anything going on. She's what did he do? What is wrong with you? Oh my God, another celebrity. I hate it here, honestly. She's nothing. I don't really want to talk about it. Just as long as he stays over there, everything is good. And Ryan's this is a little curious. No, ma'am, we don't freaking know you. Go away. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this place. I'm leaving this. I can't cope with it. Okay, so I didn't have her leave. I just got a grip, that's all. But JJ came over because Piper decided to go over there and just kick around the soccer ball. And she's like, JJ, why is she so pissed at you? Like, what did you do? Like, what is going on? He's like, can I tell you something? She's like, I guess? Like, what could you possibly have to tell me? I need the strangers to get away from my freaking table. Anyway, he's like, we kind of hooked up? She's like, you didn't? Yeah, we did. I thought we were under the agreement that it was just kind of like a one-time thing, but she's been pissed at me ever since. It happened when we both got back from break. And Ryan's like, why did you do that? Like, what do you mean it wasn't clear that it was a one-time thing, JJ? He's like, I don't know. I thought it was a one-time thing, but apparently she wants more, and I don't know if I do. And he's just like, we have soccer practice. We can't handle this right now. Like, they're literally all going to soccer practice right now. I didn't even have time to tell the story. But basically, Piper and JJ hooked up, and there was a misunderstanding as to it being a one-night thing, and now there's drama. Okay, she's in her undies. Everybody ignore that. Everybody ignore the fact that she's in her undies, but she's freaking out. There's another fire in the bathroom. Can you get out of the bathroom? Get out of the bathroom! Oh my god, the firefighter's on fire. The firefighter's on fire! Dude, you were on fire. Are you kidding me? And there's a cursed book in our apartment? Put it out! Oh my god. This is the third fire in this apartment. Oh, just mail the cursed book away. I don't... Get it out. Great job. The property owner... Wait, hold on. Oh my... Oh. Property owner gave us $62! That's it? All I wanted to do was hire a repair service for this freaking shower. Okay. We don't have a lot of money. No, we don't. We ain't got any money. Ain't got no money. We gotta go to bed. I can't cope. I need the repair technician here. And do you know what I need to do as well? Now that she's back in bed, I need to buy her a trash can because we can't even throw these little piles of dust. Oh. This is what I was talking about. The fires, guys. This is it. Fun fact, didn't even know that your Sims could go swimming here at Gibbs Hill, in the Gibbs Hill neighborhood, right where the pub is, actually. Literally didn't know that. But here we are. We're here with the whole crew, and look who tagged along again. Frickin' Sir, are you? That looks like some side-eye. I know it's like to the ground, but it definitely looked like it was in her direction for a second. Anyway, everybody's gonna go swimming because it's Polar Plunge time. Oh, that makes me sick. That makes me a little ill, actually. That makes me super ill. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Is this not... To participate, swim in any outside pool while it is cold outside. It has to be a pool? Nuh-uh. No way it has to be a pool. I thought it could just be this. That's why it has the little... Hey. Everybody back here. Get back here and do the polar plunge with me. Okay, we did it. I was concerned for a second. I was like, why is this not working? Anyway, good job, everybody. We did it. We did it. Oh no, he's cold. He's cold. But she's like, oh, hey. Hey. A little chilly, huh? He's like, yeah, you know all about that. You know, given the cold shoulder and everything. And Becca's like, hey guys, what's going on? Just complete third wheel. What's going on, Becca? Hi. Looks like everybody else bailed. Like Piper was like, bye. Spencer's just ankle deep. JJ completely ditched. Like, just gone. But we're gonna go ahead and actually, we're just gonna flirt a little bit because you know what? Why not? Why not? Right? She likes to flirt with him and then she likes to insult him, which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna give him the cold shoulder in the water because that's exactly what we like to do. But he has no shame like embarrassing her in front of her friends either too. That's what I'm kind of learning about Rhodes. He's just like, oh, well, I got your text at like 3 in the morning. That was a little bit flirty. And Becca's like giving her the look. Like, what do you mean? Excuse me? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, Nothing. We're social bunny friends, and I was just trying to basically razz him a little bit because, you know, but he's so, oh my God. He's so receptive to her flirting though. Like it, she's gonna ask him a risque question because why not? Because why not? Oh, good. She got a sentiment with Becca. I was like, please let that not be with Rhodes. Like, I don't know. I just can't cope with it. I just can't cope. I don't know. They're going to discuss some soccer strategies, though, and she's going to be like, yeah, you know what? Like, the Brightchester team has got a few things up their sleeve because Ryan here has been... Well, there goes my storytelling. Bye! I was going to say... basically, the last thing that she said was, like, we've got some pretty great plays and strategies coming up, and he's going to be like, yeah, we'll see about that. Foxbury's got some stuff up their sleeves, too. And she's like, you don't even have sleeves right now. And he's like, yeah, well, good point. And now they're leaving. All right, yep, everybody out. I guess we're not doing this anymore. I really wish Sims would just, like, stay. Just, like, stay put. Because I have a feeling, are they all, where is everybody? I don't even know where they all are because we're not even at the pub. We're just at home. Like, did everybody go in our apartment? Or, no, we didn't. Never mind. We went to, I'm gonna make myself sick. Where is it? Where is it? Right, that's home. Oh, right. We came to the soccer field. And I swear everybody probably came here. Where did everybody go? You know, there are times where I really can't stand this game. I just... Okay. As everybody else decided to either Polar Plunge or go back to the soccer field, these two actually took a little popped a squat on this bench here, and they just got to chatting. Ryan doesn't know how she sat down and ended up chatting with this guy that she kind of sort of can't stand, but there was just kind of like an easiness about him today that she was a little bit curious about. And they ended up just kind of talking about their different experiences, you know, playing soccer and just kind of the leaps and bounds that they had to make to get on their respective teams. She got a few jabs in there, but, you know, I think overall she ended up enjoying this conversation a little bit. And the way that he's looking at her right now is questionable at best. Like, she can't deny that she finds him attractive, even though... she kind of can't stand him for no real reason other than the field mix-up, but they just, like, didn't start off on the right foot. But, yeah. So, Rhodes is just saying, you know, we don't have to be at each other's throats all the frickin' time. Like, we could just decide to get along. And she's like, well, what fun would that be? Like, why would that be fun? And he says, what even are you? Like, why are you the way that you are? Like, you're a tough nut to crack. And she's like, well, maybe I don't want you to crack me. Maybe I don't want to let you in. We don't have to be friends, you know? We don't have to just because you're kind of weaseling your way into my little friend circle. And he's like, weaseling? I've known Spencer longer than you have. And they kind of just continue to oddly bond, but there needs to be little jabs here and there. I don't know. Their dynamic is kind of shifting a little tiny bit. I feel like Ryan... she's becoming more curious about Rhodes because, I mean, she doesn't really know the guy, right? She knows that he's really freaking good at soccer. She also learned that he's on a full scholarship at Foxbury to be on the soccer team just like she is. And when you get a full scholarship like that and you utilize it, I mean, you could be perfectly well off and you could afford college and everything, but I don't know, getting a sports scholarship, at least from Ryan's perspective, is usually based on... well, of course, merit and need, though. Like, her dad wasn't going to be able to afford to send her to University of Brightchester without accumulating, like, a lot of student loan debt, right? But she's on a full ride thanks to her sports scholarship. And she knows how hard you have to work to earn something like that. So even though, obviously, she knows he's a very good player, she's played against him, she's lost to him repeatedly. And even though he kind of comes off like a little arrogant, she knows that he clearly has worked really hard to get where he is. So she's a little bit curious about him, and I think he just likes to get underneath her skin, to be completely honest. I am confusion. Okay. So we had 3 days left of the term. It was supposed to end tomorrow, but our final grades are in. So thank goodness we turned in our term paper when we did, but we never finished our presentation. And yet we still got an A- and an A in our courses. So the term GPA is an A-, our overall GPA is an A. Good on us. I didn't know that the term was an A. I feel like there's something a little wonky in my game, but I can't figure it out. Right? Okay, we're back at home. Very, very common visual that we have going on here. Common place for us to start a scene or end a scene. We have class in 2 days, apparently. We have to do homework. I genuinely didn't know the semester was over yet. Okay. Anyway, our next 2 classes are Modern Money Management and Numberjacks, Modern Data Heroes. That's hilarious. We do have to do our homework in the next 2 days, which is unfortunate. We have a final exam and a final exam. Thank goodness. We don't have a presentation, nothing. We just got back from soccer, which I forgot about. But yeah, she had some nice little conversations with Rhodes there, which was very, very, very interesting to me. They're actually fairly friendly right now, which is quite interesting. But they just kind of talked. Their friends kind of left them alone, like Piper and Becca and JJ and Spencer. They all just kind of ditched. I feel like all of them are conspiring against both Ryan and Rhodes to just force them to get to know each other because they just started off on the wrong foot. And even though Ryan's kind of resistant to it, like I said, she's intrigued by him. And talking with him today left her... She was softened to him. That's what we're going to go with. She was softened, okay? She was softened because she's like, all right, look, I know that even if I think he's arrogant and his ego is the size of a freaking elephant, he clearly had to work really hard to get to where he is, and I can appreciate that, even if my goal is to embarrass him on the field. Because that pretty much is her goal. She's very focused on her own goals, right? Her own athletic goals. She wants to be part of, like, the U.S. Sim soccer team, whatever the heck I named it in the first episode. That's probably not going to stick because I forget everything. Like, that's her goal, and she's not going to let anybody get in her way. But that's also Rhodes's goal, which is really interesting. I mean, they go to different universities, so it's not like they're directly competing for a spot on the team. But she just feels this overwhelming need to prove herself as well. Because, I don't know, because she's in a, what's it called? Like a co-ed league, she just has to be better. Like, she just has to be better. She wants to be the best that there is. And there are a lot of athletic goals that she has for herself so she can compete with everyone. Everybody's at different athletic levels, but she just wants to be top tier. That's what I'm trying to get at here. I'm also trying to put her in some sleepwear because for the love of God, I can't do it. Oh, good. Her sink didn't get burned in this last fire, just the countertops and the mirror, which is really unfortunate. But just like last episode, we're going to pretty much end it here as she's getting ready for bed. And we've started another term, apparently. So here we are. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. And I will catch you next time I post a video. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.